further than State Bank of Toledo. With 2 full-service bank locations, we are ready to help you along your financial journey. State Bank of Toledo provides a wide range of products and services, including loans, savings options, and investment opportunities, all designed to help you reach your goals. Stop in and experience banking the way it should be. State Bank of Toledo, planting hometown roots since 1927. Visit banktoledo.com today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, welcome to North End Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. Sorry for the slight delay. The girls softball game ran a little long with the Red Hawks winning a seesaw battle over there, 11-12. Plating 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Here we are leading the bottom of the 1st for the Red Hawks is Clayton Williams. Trying to catch up here from the top of the 1st. Tristan Perkle, center fielder, led the game off with a home run. To put the Warriors up 1-0. Now the Red Hawks are here in the bottom of the 1st, leading us off with, again, Clayton Williams squared the bunt and missed. Next pitch is upstairs. And that pitch is also upstairs. And the 3-1 on the way. A leadoff walk for Williams. This will bring up catcher Caven Morris. Williams takes off from first. Kind of a pitch out there, but Williams is in there with a stolen base. Puts the runner in scoring position. He squares the bunt, pulls back, pitch outside. Goes 2-0. Morris bunts it foul. Moves the count to 2-1. Pitch is outside. Williams trying to steal, but he's thrown out at third. Trying to get the name here with the catcher, Ashby. Chase Ashby throws Williams out at third trying to steal. Count goes to 3-1 on Morris, and that's upstairs for a walk. Now a 1-out walk. Morris will bring up third base, Maddox Roush. And a bunt by Roush. It's an out at first. Morris was going on the pitch. Goes from first to third on the bunt, on the sac bunt there by Roush. We'll bring up shortstop, Kaylor Morris, excuse me. Red Hawks trying to tie the game up here in the bottom half of the 1st. Morris fooled on the changeup there, out in front. 0-1 the count. And a hot shot off the pitcher over to second. He's up with it and out at first. The Red Hawks get no runs and no hits. There was no Warriors and one left on base. At the end of one, score is 1-1. Or no, 1-0, 1-0, excuse me. We'll be back with the top of the second inning after a word from our sponsors.
It's time for you to join the Traer Golf and Country Club. Located just north of Traer on Highway 63, the Traer Golf and Country Club has membership options for people of all ages. Whether you're a student golfer, a single golfer, a family of golfers, or just want to enjoy the clubhouse, the Traer Golf and Country Club has you covered. Please give them a call at 319-478-2700 to join today.
Well, welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. We're moving to the bottom of the second. Leading this off here, number 22, catcher Chase Ashby. And that pitch is in the dirt. I'm not sure what all happened in the first inning, but I do know that Tristan Perkle led off the game with a home run. And that ball's hit to left and foul and out of play. Well struck there by Ashby. After Ashby, it would be Hall and Gorsh. Pitch is in the dirt. And that popped up short. Morris is under it. For out number one. That'll bring up second base, Griffin Hall. Not sure what the discussion is over here, but for those wondering, yes, each team has a Griffin Hall, so it's just so everybody is aware. I'm not flip-flopping people here, like I can obviously do sometimes, but there is two Griffin Halls this evening. And the first pitch to Griffin Hall is upstairs. That was low. And a fly ball to left field to Griffin Hall for out number two. That'll bring up shortstop Keegan Gorsh. That ball's high and tight. Oh, 1-0 the count. And a hot shot right to the shortstop, Morris, for the third out of the inning. Warriors get no runs, no hits, no Red Hawk errors, and nobody left on base. After 1.5, it is the Warriors 1, Red Hawks 0. We'll be leading us off in the bottom half will be Dostal, Stickles, and Hall. We'll be back after a short word from our sponsors.
The Junkyard, located on 2nd Street in Traer, is the place to go for all your sports watching needs. With 5 big screens, the Junkyard is your place to watch North Tama, college, and professional sporting events, including those on ESPN+, BTN+, and Flow Sports. They also have food trucks regularly and specials weekly, so check out their Facebook page for more information. Edwards Tax Services makes tax season simple and stress-free. We specialize in accurate tax preparation for individuals and small businesses. Whether you need help maximizing deductions, filing confidently, or understanding your taxes, Josh is here for you. Save time and keep more of what you earn. File your taxes with Edwards Tax Services.
Welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. Leading off for the bottom of the second is Bryce Dostal. And the first pitch at the bottom of the second is underway. Bunts it up and foul. Next pitch is low, evens up the count at 1-1. Ooh, little out front of that. Count goes to 1-2. Next pitch is a little up and in. Evens up the count at 2-2. Popped up and out of play. And a hot shot up the middle. And a leadoff single by Dostal. Puts a runner on first with right fielder Braden Stickles. So lead from first, step over off and look. First pitch to Stickles is upstairs. Pitch and Dostal's on move. And is also thrown out, trying to steal. Another nice throw there by Ashby. Gunned down another Red Hawk runner for the first out of the inning. pitch is in the dirt. That pitch right in there for a strike. And that pitch outside. So the 1-out walk to Stickles will bring up left fielder Griffin Hall. And Hall pops it up to the first base side. He's got room and makes a nice play. Good play over there by McCulloch for the second out of the inning. We'll bring up second base, Caden Velasco. Off attempt at first. Stickles back. Velasco out in front of that. Count goes 0-1. And a snap throw to first. Stickles is back. Evens up the count at 1-1. And a ground ball to third. Big hop. And Briar Jack over to first for the third out of the inning. And 5-3. So at the end of, the Red Sox get no runs on one hit, no errors, one left on. And at the end of 2, the score is 1-0 Warriors. We'll be back with the top of the third after a word from our sponsors.
Members First Community Credit Union is a premier financial institution in central Iowa that offers a unique Me First banking experience. Offering savings and checking, loans and investments, and financial wellness, Members First will always put your financial needs first. Visit them on 2nd Street here in Traer or give them a call at 1-800-245-6199.
Welcome back to North Tama Red Sox Baseball here on YouTube. Going to the top of the third inning. With right fielder Landon Ankrum. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Pitch in there for a strike. Quickly 0-2 is Harmson. And the 0-2 is on the way. Hits him in the back. You don't want the 0-2 pitch to be too good, but that's also not a spot either. So the Lead off hit by pitch. We moved it back to the top of the order with Tristan Perkle. Pitch is upstairs. That one's up and out. Count goes 2-0. And again, Perkle led the game off with a home run. Our apologies to the Perkle family. We did not have the live stream over in time to see that. And Roush with a great attempt there to make that play. Bounces off the fence with great effort there. Just a bit out of his reach. Somebody better check on the fence down there, make sure it's okay. He kind of took it out pretty good. So Perkle stays alive here. And popped up on the infield. Morris is underneath it for the first out of the inning, which will bring up first base, Sean McCulloch. Harmson steps off, takes a look, nothing going on yet. McCulloch is up, Milton's on deck. This is popped up and out of play. This one's popped up on the infield as well. Morris calling for it again. And for the second out of the inning, Morris with another catch on a pop-up. That'll bring up the pitcher, Lance Milton. 2 away with runners on first. Pitch in there for a strike. And hot shot to Morris with a bare hand, up and over, and a nice play by Kaylor Morris. So the leadoff hit by pitch does not come back to haunt the Redhawks. Warriors get no runs and no hits, no Redhawk errors, and 1 runner left on base. After 2.5, score still 1-0 Warriors. Leading us off in the bottom of the third will be Levi Harmson, Clayton Williams, back to the order with Clayton Williams and Kaven Morris. After a word from our sponsors.
Appraisal and Real Estate. This is Jamie Howard and Madison Snyder, and they can help you out with all your appraisal and real estate needs. If you're looking to buy or sell any residential, commercial, or agricultural properties, Jamie and Madison are here for you. Please visit them on 2nd Street or give them a call at 1-877-844-SOLD.
Whether you are buying your first home, selling your current one, or looking to invest in your future, Cajun Morris is here to help. As a realtor, broker associate, and owner of No Limits Real Estate, Cajun brings experience and dedication to every client. Call Cajun today at 641-481-1712 and take the next step with confidence.
Well, welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. Leading us off, bottom of the third, Levi Harmson. Hitting for the pitcher, Michael Harmson. Levi's the DH this evening. With a swing and a foul off. Harmson to tapper back to the pitcher. Milton over to first base. McCulloch for the first out of the inning. We'll come to the top of the order with Clayton Williams. That pitch is outside. 1-0 the count. And that's in the dirt. 2-0. Williams swings over the top of that one. The count goes 2-1. One away here in the bottom of the third. That pitch low and away. 3-1 goes the count. That pitch right in there for a strike. Runs the count full. Williams did walk last at bat and got caught stealing. And the payoff pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Williams stays alive. We'll do the 3-2 pitch all over again. This one's popped up on the infield. There's room for the third base, given Trace, but it falls right in front of the third base, Briar Jack. Williams stays alive, and another 3-2 pitch here on the way. And a line drive out to left field. Will get down, bounces away from the left fielder. But not far enough to advance. Nice hard hit there by Williams. For a 1-out single. We'll bring up the catcher, Caven Morris. Williams away from first. Milton set. That was a pretty quick pitch. First strike. Yeah, you gotta be careful there. You get called for not pausing and it'll be a balk. Swing and a miss. Big swing there by Morris. Count quickly 0-2 by Milton. This one's popped up to the right side. See if it stays in play. It does. Another nice play over there by the first base, Sean McCulloch. That'll bring up third baseman tonight, Maddox Roush. Maddox Roush out in front of that one. 0-1. Two good plays this evening by first base McCulloch. That one he kind of had to fight the dugout a little bit and made a nice play. Now it goes to 1-1. Nice lead there by Williams. He is going. Roush swings and miss. Williams is in there with a stolen base. The count does go to 1-2 to Roush. Runner now scoring position for the Red Hawks. Roush swings over the top of that one. As well for strike 3. So the Red Hawks get no runs on 1 hit and 1 left on base. There is no Warriors errors. We'll be back with the 4th inning here after a word from our sponsors.
Wilson Tiling LLC is a local family-owned company specializing in agricultural and commercial drainage. Wilson Tiling LLC was established in 2009 with many years of experience in the drainage game before that. We have been a proud supporter of North Tama Athletics ever since. Hire local, and remember, no job is too big or too small. Give Chris a call, and go Red Hawks.
Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Morris Enterprises. Family owned and operated, Morris Enterprises can help you out with all your trenchless underground utility needs. Call Ryan today at 319 269 3461. Again, that's 319 269 3461.
Welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. We're going to the top of the 4th inning already. Leading us off is DH Gage Rifle. Hopefully it's Rifle, not Riffle, but and that pitch is off the backside for a leadoff hit by pitch. That'll bring up third base, Briar Jack. That pitch is popped up and out of play. And the 0-1 to Jack is popped up again, and Morris gives chase, but I believe it's out of play. Good sportsmanship by Jack there, picking up the face mask for the catcher. Curveball, pulled foul. Count still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Foul tip into the glove for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the catcher, Jace Ashby. Pitch is upstairs. 1-0 the count. It's a foul tip. And swing and a miss. 2. Hit out to left field. Griffin Hall giving chase and makes the play for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up second base, Griffin Hall. Two outs now in the inning with a runner on first for the Warriors. And Hall out to left field to Hall again. This one's going to get down for a base hit, though. And the ball back in. Puts runners at first and second with 2 outs. That'll bring up shortstop Keegan Gorsh. A little upstairs with that one. 1-0 the count. Pitch, swing and a miss. A little behind that one. Count goes to 1-1. This one's popped up. Morris giving chase and can't get there. Count goes to 1-2. Tough to get to for either Morris or Roush. Long run to get to it. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Gorsh to end the inning. The Warriors get no runs on 1 hit. And they did leave 2 runners on. After 3.5, the Warriors still 1 and the Redhawks 0. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th inning here after a word from our sponsors.
With over a century of service, Farmer Savings Bank and Trust has you covered for all your banking needs, whether that be for yourself, your business, or your farm. Visit them at their Trail location on the corner of 2nd Street and Highway 63, or give them a call at 319-478-2140.
Chelsea Savings Bank. Stop into one of our family-owned banks near you. We offer multiple locations to help with all your financial needs. Our locations include Traer, Belle Plaine, Chelsea, Van Horn, and Victor. Chelsea Savings Bank. We are not just another customer, and we're not just another bank.
Well, welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. Leading us off in the bottom of the 4th is shortstop Kaylor Morris. First pitch a little bit outside. And a base hit by Morris out to center field. To lead off the bottom of the 4th. Next up, Bryce Dostal. First pitch to Dostal. Up and away a little bit. 1-0 the count. 2-0 to count. More Dostal, the looper out to second place. A nice play there by Griffin Hall for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up right fielder Braden Stickles. A snap throw to first. Morris back easy. Next pitch. Right in there for a strike. Count goes 1-1. And foul ball. Now it goes to 1-2 on Stickles. Stickles a hit out to left field. That's going to get down. Slight bobble out and left, but that's not going to hurt nothing. Runners at first and second with one out for the Red Hawks. They'll bring up left fielder Griffin Hall. Pitch a little bit low. 1-0 the count. Next pitch right in there for a strike. Count was even up at 1-1. And 1-1 Hall. Pulls it foul. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 to Hall on the way. Hit out to the gap. That's down. Should play to run. Stickles is trying to go to 3 on the throw, and good base running there by Stickles. And an RBI single by Hall drives in the Red Hawks' first run of the evening. That will tie the score at 1-1. And we'll bring up second base, Caden Velasco. Hall's going on the pitch. Catcher back to the pitcher. Puts runners at second and third. 2 runners scoring position here for Velasco. With 1 out in the inning. And a ground ball to third. They're going to try to get out at home. And did. Stickles cut down by a third baseman, Briar Jack, for the second out of the inning. Velasco reaches on the fielder's choice and bring up the DH, Levi Harmson. The Red Hawks have 2 outs now in inning, but runners at second and third, or on the corners. And Hall's going to try and score now. And he's gone down. But the Red Hawks do get 1 run. They're on 2 hits. There's no errors and 1 left on. At the end of 4 innings. The score is 1-1. We'll be back with the top of the 5th after a word from our sponsors.
Pillar Insurance's mission is to make the insurance fit your needs versus you fitting the insurance company. They represent multiple companies so they can find the right company at the right price. They can cover your home, vehicle, farm, business, and much more. Ed Hoig is licensed in the state of Iowa, while Carmen Earhart is licensed in Iowa and Wisconsin. So if your needs cross state lines, they can cover it all in one location. Give them a call or reach out to them at pillarinsuranceiowa.com. For over 35 years, iCamp Insurance has provided quality protection and personalized customer service to their clients. They can protect your home, vehicle, farm, crops, business, and your recreational activities. Please visit them at one of their 2 locations on Main Street in Dysart or on 2nd Street right here in
Welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. We're moving to the top of the 5th inning. Leading us off, number 16, Landon Inkrum. And a ball hit the Roush at third. Oh, he air mails that one to the fence. Inkrum looks like he hurt something. He can't round it there. I don't know if he pulled something or there was a little collision there. Might have pulled something might have turned an ankle on the base as he tried to avoid the contact. But he's definitely in some pain there. Hopefully he'll be okay and possibly can re-enter later. And as soon as I know who entered for him, I will let you know. I haven't been able to see a number yet. But that'll bring us to the top of the order with Tristan Perkle playing center field this evening. First pitch is outside. 1-0 the count. And hit hard out to center field. And a nice run catch there by Williams for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up first baseman Sean McCulloch. Williams got a good line drive there. Williams got a good jump and was able to make the catch. And McCulloch squares the bunt, snap throw to first, and runner back. Armstrong steps off, checks the runner. And the 0-1 on the way. Another hit right out to center field, but right at Williams this time. It ranged over last time. This one was hit right at him. for the second out of the inning. We'll bring up the pitcher, Lance Milton. And there for a called strike, 0-1. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. A little low and inside. 1-1 to count. One on the way. Curveball chopped down out to short. Morris makes a nice play to get him out at first. Nice play there by Kaylor Morris to end the inning. There'll be no runs, no hits, and one Red Hawk error and one left on base for the Warriors. At the end of 5.5, score is still 1-1. The bottom half of the fifth will be after a word from our sponsors.
The North Tama Vet Clinic. This is Dr. Kanak and her staff. They can help you out with all your animal needs, no matter the size of your animal. You can find them on 2nd Street here in Traer. Give them a call today at 319-478-8411.
Iowa Auto Rebuilders is a full-service auto repair shop. If your car, truck, or SUV has a scratch, dent, or needs major repair, they've got you covered. They take care of the worry and stress associated with vehicle repair. Iowa Auto Rebuilders can help with the estimates, insurance reports, photos, and even a rental car. Visit them on Ranchero Road just south of Highway 20 or give them a call at 319-234-5546.
Welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball on YouTube. Leading us off here in the bottom of the fifth is the DH, Levi Harmson. Harmson went right back to the pitcher last time up. And after Harmson, we'll be back to the top of the order. In between innings, looked like Ingram tried to go back out there. He's kind of hobbling yet, so I think they're going to put somebody else out there for him. Sound like I heard number 6, which is Jordan Ingram. So I guess we stay with Ingram in right field. It's just a different one. And here we go with the first pitch of the bottom of the fifth inning is in the dirt. And the 1-0 on the way. A little low, 2-0. Next pitch right in there for a strike. And a hopper to third. Nice play by Jack. Brings him off in a nice place there by McCulloch. to make the tag there on Harmson for the first out of the inning, and we're back to the top of the order with center fielder Clayton Williams. Looks like maybe a curveball there. Possible changeup outside. 1-0 the count. And Williams hits one ahead to the left, over the left fielder's head, all the way to the fence. He's digging for two, and with the stand-up double. So a one-out double by Williams puts his runner in scoring position with the catcher, Kevin Morris, due up. And Maddox Roush on deck. Up and away, 1-0 the count. Score is 1-1, so the Red Hawks looking to take the lead here in the bottom of the fifth. And one hopper. And out at first. That'll bring up third base, Maddox Roush. Runner at third now. With 2 outs. Red Hawks need a big 2-out hit here to take the lead. First pitch is up and away. That one's low and away. Count goes 2-0. Roush hits one out to the left center field gap. And nice play there by center fielder Tristan Perkle. Runs that one down on a nice play to end the inning. The Red Hawks get no runs on one hit. There were no errors and one runner left on base. So at the end of 5, the score is still 1-1. We'll be back with the top of the 6th inning after a word from our sponsors.
Anderson Collision has been providing full-service collision repair for over 38 years. With an ICAR Gold certified shop and platinum individual technicians, Anderson Collision can help with your collision repair needs, including painting, glass repair, scratches, dings, detailing, and more. And with a lifetime warranty on all certified repairs, Anderson Collision will keep your minds at ease. Visit them in downtown Cedar Falls or give them a call at 319-277-5661. Champion Enterprises Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provides residential and commercial services to Traer and surrounding areas. Locally owned and operated by Josh and Jared, who are dedicated to perform exceptional service to you and the community. Installing top-of-the-line ring heating and cooling products to keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. For licensed professional services, call Champion Enterprises.
Welcome back to Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. We're moving to the top of the 6th inning. Leading us off, number 19, Gage Rifle, the DH. Followed by Jack and Ashby. We're having some sort of discussion here down the first baseline. And now we're all set. And first pitch of the top of the 6th inning. Curveball got him out front. 1-0 on the count. One still the score. And falls right back. Harmson quickly ahead 0-2. And the 0-2 hit out to center field and falls just in front of Williams. So a lead-off single by Rifle will bring up third base, Briar Jack. And that one fouled back. And curveball had him out front. Armson again, quickly ahead 0-2. Same pitcher would be good for 0-2. Well, popped up. Dos was giving chase, and we're balls out of play. So we'll do the 0-2 again. And a curveball hit down a Roush. Stays down on it, goes to first with it, across to Dostal for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up catcher Jace Ashby. Does move the runner Rifle to second with one out. Runner in scoring position. Curveball a little low. And the 1-0 on the way. Hit out to second base. Nice play by Velasco there for the double play. And no runs, 1-1 hit. There was no errors and nobody left on base. At the end of 6.5, score is still 1-1. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 6th after a word from our sponsors.
Weber Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning has been taking care of Benton, Blackhawk, and Tama counties since 1977. They are a full-service heating, plumbing, and air conditioning shop that is available 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. They are equipped to handle all residential, new, and remodel projects, as well as light commercial heating, plumbing, and air conditioning. Give them a call today at 319-476-2590. The Better Life ZCBJ Hall offers a large historic rental space for friends and family celebrations. Book your reservation at ZCBJ Hall, located at 501 Main Street in Cloutier. The hall can be rented at any time of the year for graduations, reunions, parties, weddings, and it even comes decorated at Christmas time. Give them a call today at 319-270-1805 for more information.
Welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk baseball here on YouTube. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Leading us off is Kaylor Morris, followed by Stickles and Hall. Morris bunts the ball foul. And the 1-0 to Morris. Or 0-1, excuse me. Hit out to right field for a base hit. Second hit for Kaylor. We'll bring up first base, Bryce Dostal. Sun's coming back out. Plays at first. Going to be a little tougher here for about 10 minutes or so. That time of night, sun gets right in the first baseman's eyes. Pitch is inside. And pulls it down the right field line. Foul. Jordan Hinkram gave that one a go and couldn't quite get there. A long run. By the time you get all the way over there, it's tough sometimes. And a line drive into center field by Dostal. Morris cannot go any further. So after back-to-back hits here to leave off the bottom of the sixth, we'll bring up Braden Stickles. Stickles with a bunt, and a good bunt back to the pitcher. There's nobody at third. And ball gets back. It gets away after it hits the batter. Morris can score. That ball gets away. And Dostal on his way to third. He's taking a look because nobody's covering home right now. So Stickles does his job with the sac bunt. Does play to run for the Redhawks. And puts a runner at third with one out. And we have a quick timeout for malfunctioning second base. Good quick work by the Redhawks coaching staff. Get second base taken care of. We'll be back to action here with the left fielder, Griffin Hall. With one out, runner at third. Your score is now 1-2. Redhawks are in the lead. First pitch, low away. 1-0 the count. And that pitch is upstairs, 2-0. Looks like 3 of the 4 infielders are in. Shortstop's kind of playing halfway. That ball's in there for a strike. 2-1 to count. And fouled off. Evens up to count at 2-2. And timeout. And a 2-2 to Hall, about to be underway here. Pitch is inside, runs the count full. Oh, fouled back. Caught the piece of the umpire there. Nice job by the catcher, Ashby. Takes the ball out to the mound, gives the umpire a second to catch his bearings here. Take it off the face, it can rattle you. And that one's upstairs. For a 1-out walk to Hall, puts runners on the corner. Second base, Caden Velasco. And Velasco with the fly ball out to right field. That's going to drop. That'll plate another run. So an RBI single by Velasco runs the score to 3-1 Redhawks. And it'll bring up the DH, Levi Harmson. Runners at first and second now for the Redhawks. Still only 1 out. And that's in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. The runners will move up 90 feet. Now 2 are in scoring position for Harmson. And that one's a little up and away. 2-0 the count. And that one's outside. 3-0 the count. That's right in there for a strike. 3-1 the count. And popped up and out of play. Runs the count full. And the payoff pitch is inside, but gets away, not far enough to advance the runners. But the walk does load the bases and move us to the top of the lineup, Clayton Williams. And a timeout by the Warriors. See if we're just out here to calm down the pitcher or if we're going to make a change. It does look like he's starting to tire a little bit. And the conference on the mound is over. And again, Clayton Williams is the batter. We have 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Bases are loaded for the Redhawks, who have plated 2 in the inning to make the score 3-1 Redhawks. Looking to tack on. That ball gets away. And Hall scores on the wild pitch. And the count goes to 1-0. Runners at second and third now. And pulled foul. 1-1 to count. And that pitch right in there. 1-2 the count to Williams. Velasco on third, Harmson on second. That ball's upstairs, evens up the count at 2-2. And that's popped up. Nice play there by a third baseman. Briar Jack covered a lot of ground, made a play up against the fence for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up catcher Caven Morris with 2 away, runners second and third. It's a big out for the Warriors, and a heck of a play made there by Briar Jack. It's in the dirt, knocked down there by the catcher. 2-0 goes the count. That pitch right in for a strike. 2-1 the count. That's also right in there for a strike. Evens up the count, 2-2. And this one's popped up on the infield. Shortstop calls for it and makes the play. But the Red Hawks do get 3 runs on 2 hits. There are no errors and 2 left on base. At the end of 6 innings, HLV Warriors, 1 and the North Timor Red Hawks 4. We'll be back with the 7th inning after a word from our sponsors.
The Traer Lions Club has been servicing the Traer area for decades. With several donations to the Salt and Pepper Shaker Gallery, the Winding Stairs Festival, the Tama County Food Bank, North Tama After Prom, BASIC, and many other organizations and efforts, the Traer Lions Club has been a leader in humanitarian efforts. To join the Traer Lions Club, go to their monthly meetings, the 4th Monday of every month at the Traer Library, and please visit them on Facebook at Traer Lions Club.
NT Dollars for Scholars is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to make sure every graduating Red Hawk that would like a scholarship has the opportunity to receive one. Last year, North Tama Dollars for Scholars was able to give out 23 $1,000 scholarships to the class of 2022, and they would like to add to that this year. If you can help out in any way, please visit their website at northtama.dollarsforscholars.org.
Welcome back to North Timor Red Hawk baseball here on YouTube. They're going to the bottom of the 7th inning, leading us off. Number 2, Griffin Hall. Score is 4-1 Red Hawks. Michael Harmson trying to go the distance here. Pitch low upstairs, 2-0 the count. That pitch is in there for a strike, 2-1 the count. Curveball must be upstairs, 3-1. That was also upstairs. And a leadoff walk for Hall will bring up shortstop Keegan Gorsh. And that hits him in the back. So a walk and a hits Bassman, puts 2 runners on with nobody out. And the hitter is number 6, Jordan Ingram, out in right field. And a bunt is fair ball. And now calls a foul. He pointed fair and then called it foul, so not sure what happened. If it must have rolled back foul before they touched it. Hit right in there for a strike. Harmson quickly ahead, 0-2. Curveball, he swung over the top. He's out. Batter's already out. There's no drop third strike when there's runners at first and second, less than 2 outs. It does, the wild pitch does run over the runners to second and third. 1 out in the inning, and we're back to the top of the order with Tristan Perkle. Ball's low and in the dirt. Good play there by Morris. 2 runners on. Fouled up, out of play. Perkle does have home run power as he led off the game with 1. Pitch right in there, strike 2. That's a good spot right there, low and away. 1-2 goes the count. 1 away. Curveball. That gets away, strike 3. That time the runner does get to go. First base not occupied, so they're up third strikes in play. And that'll bring up first base, Sean McCulloch. And the Warriors did get a run there on the wild pitch. So the leadoff walk comes back to haunt the Redhawks. The score does go from 4-2. And a play at second. Got him thrown out. Nice shot there by Morris for the second out of the inning. This one's popped up. There, Roush has room and makes the play. And that'll be the ball game. The Warriors do get 1 run in the inning. So final score is 4-2 Redhawks, and the totals for the Warriors are 2 runs on 4 hits, and they left 7 men on base and committed no errors. They played actually good defense tonight. And the Redhawks had 4 runs on 7 hits. They had 1 error and left us 7 on base. And that'll do it for North Tama HLV tonight. Again, score 4-2. Redhawks are back in action again tomorrow night with a home game. And we'll be back here live on YouTube for that as well. Thank you for everybody for joining in, and have a great evening.